Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for LDO. As you can see, we're making a push for these highs, at which point we could break out pretty aggressively. I have a series of 1-2s in play on the daily, 3 back-to-back, and a couple on the micro level. But currently only targeting 460 for this third of the third. But if these are a series of 1-2s and we're going to break these highs with a lot of volume and a lot of aggressive moves with our stop hunts, etc., then we could switch to log scale. But I'm going to leave it on linear because log scale is obviously the targets are way up there, where our third would be around $24, which is much higher than our current linear scale at 460 for that third of the third. So I'm going to go down to my trading chart here for the micro level, down to the 15-minute. So this is our fourth 1-2 and potentially our fifth 1-2. So as you can see, as we're grinding up here, we could get a pretty big move if this is labeled correctly. Nothing says it has to be correct. This could end up just being some sort of diagonal pattern. But until proven otherwise, I'm going to lean into this count and keep raising my stops. I'm going to raise my stop today. This was my first entry, that fourth 1-2 on the micro on the 15-minute. My original stop was at this low, moved that up as soon as we made new highs to this previous pivot, in which case I saw a potential another 1-2 with a flat pattern. I entered in here, stop at this low, and today I'm going to raise both entries up to this pivot here. So we'll see if we're into profit on those. I'll do that in real time here. But I'm not too convinced this is a completed impulse here. We'd have to have an extended fifth. It would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our fifth here, which is, I don't love it. I would consider this more corrective than impulsive. Can be proven wrong. But how I would relabel this is I'd actually move the 2 over here, and I'd expect this to be a WXY as a flat. I'm just going to get rid of these placeholders for now on the micro. Ignore these at the moment. Those are for our higher targets. As you can see, we just passed through the 1-to-1 for the third wave here in red off our 1-2. So it is valid, but it's just not what we expect in Elliott Wave. So this can be a fifth 1-2, obviously, but this sell-off leads me to believe we're in the middle of a correction now, of a Y wave. Let's make sure everything fits. So I had our wave 1 here. This is a expanded flat W. Have an A or a WXY for our X wave and looking for a Y wave here. WXY. Put that to the minuscule. And we'll see where we're targeting here for the correction to end. Minimum requirement is the 618 extension, and most probable is the 1-to-1. Anywhere between that area. We can push as far as the 1.618, but unlikely. There's our extensions. 1-to-1, 618, 1.236, 1.382. Put those in red. On the left. Okay. I'm just going to put the 618 and the 1-to-1 currently, just so we're highlighted. So this is the zone I'm looking for a pivot for our WXY. as a flat pattern. 27818. Yeah, we'll go with log scale. That's the further of the two targets. So there you go, guys. Potentially 5 1-2s in a row down to the micro. We'll see if this pans out. We're almost at the minimum requirement on log. On linear, we're already there. So looking for this move to take off. This is the low here. On a flat, we expect this low to get protected. So I'm going to move my pivot for my stop one tick below that. Let me just zoom in to see where that is. One tick below, so 25545. You'll have to check your exchange to figure that out. So we're going to do that now. LDO. Edit these stops. Take profit is 460 currently, and stop is at 2.5545. So you can see this trade is completely in the profit, pretty much break even if we get stopped out at this point. I'm not going to add to this position at the moment. I'm not convinced of this move at the moment, so I'm not going to add. So there we go, guys. Looking for this Y wave to finish as a flat. And just verifying that it's valid. The 1.618 extension would be invalidation of this first A wave down, and we haven't passed that, so it's in play. Looking for this as a 1-2, 1-2 with a flat pattern. Again, this can be a 6th 1-2, but just seems unlikely. I like this as a WXY. This wave just looks like too much chop to be an impulse. All right, guys, so that's it for LDO. Looks like we could get a big move here potentially. All just potential. My stop's now at this low at completely break even in this trade. Can't lose. So happy to see what happens next. All right, guys, I'm in all these trades at the moment. You can check them out on my channel. Showed all my entries, moves, my stops, everything. Make sure to like and subscribe for updates on that. Thanks for watching.